What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to The Order. I've seen a lot of confusion in the comments of my last few videos regarding how seasons will work in Diablo 4. While the game is packed with enough content at launch to keep players busy for quite a long while, Diablo 4's seasonal structure is at the core of its post-launch plans and vision to keep the game going for months and years to come. In this video, we're going to take a quick look at just what those plans are and examine what we know about how seasons will work in the game, from the impact of the battle pass to just what kind of seasonal content updates we can expect to see. And let me say, there's a lot to chew on. If you're new to The Order, be sure to subscribe to the channel. I'll be covering Diablo 4 at launch and beyond. I'm also streaming the game over on Twitch, link in the description. If you're looking for people to play with or a group for PvP, you'll definitely want to join us over there. Now, let's get into seasons. Earlier in May, there was a developer livestream and a corresponding blog post laying out the game plans for seasons in Diablo 4, so I'm gonna do my best to try to summarize what was shared at that time. To be clear, we'll know a lot more about all of this as the first season actually rolls out, which is expected to be about a month and a half after launch. But it's important to know what to expect, as these seasons will come to define the game for its lifetime. Seasons in Diablo 4 seem to operate pretty similarly to how they function in Diablo 3. They're big, free, quarterly updates that will add new quests, new legendaries, new gameplay features, class balance changes, quality of life improvements, and new rewards offered through the battle pass. Seasons will have an overall theme or overlay and will fundamentally change aspects of Sanctuary. Think of seasons as sort of a timed mini expansion of sorts that will offer a ton of new things to do in the game, including live events and unique vendors that could appear anywhere in the game world, coupled with seasonal objectives that progress your seasonal journey, offering a ton of new rewards. Essentially, each season will represent a total refresh of the overall game experience. However, on that note, here's the big catch. Seasons will operate in their own distinct realm, separate from the eternal realm that your initial characters will be created on. You'll be creating brand new characters within that seasonal realm and starting from scratch. Keep this in mind, the characters you create at launch will not be able to participate in that seasonal content. They will remain in the eternal realm to be played whenever. And if you're wondering, yes, you'll be creating new characters for each subsequent season. The characters you create in one season will not carry over into the next season. So what happens to your seasonal characters? Have no fear, they'll simply be retired, essentially back into the Eternal Realm, joining the rest of the characters on your account. Now, I'll be honest with you and say this was the part about the seasonal structure that most threw me for a loop. I would love for the main characters I create at launch to be able to participate in this new cool seasonal stuff, but I also understand their philosophy behind this. They want you to start with a clean slate so you can experience all of the game's progression through all of these new seasonal gameplay changes. Bringing in an already maxed out character really robs you of that journey. So yeah, be prepared to start fresh if you want to participate in each season. As outlined over a year ago in a developer blog, seasons will be structured around a seasonal journey, a series of objectives that culminate with an extremely difficult encounter with an especially deadly foe, with unique cosmetic rewards and loot. Speaking of cosmetic rewards, let's talk about the big demonic elephant in the room, and that's the battle pass. Okay, here we go. You've probably heard a lot of discussion and debate about this before, so I'll keep it simple. The Battle Pass will include a free track and a premium track at roughly $10. The free track will include Smoldering Ashes, a currency used to purchase seasonal blessings that provide experience boosts, gold boosts, and additional benefits. The premium track will offer unique cosmetic rewards, as well as providing premium currency, which is used to purchase additional cosmetic rewards in the game's ongoing shop, or can be used to purchase the next season's battle pass. Now, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you guys. In typing all of this out, it became abundantly clear to me just how overwhelming a lot of this monetization info is. Part of me really wishes we could just go back to the good old days when you just bought a game, played it, and that was that. No threat of DLC, paid expansions, battle passes, or cash shops. And I can totally understand how someone can look at all this information and just be completely and utterly confused and overwhelmed by all of it. Bear in mind, you don't have to spend any additional money to enjoy the seasonal content. If you want to purchase items from the shop, the premium battle pass, that's entirely up to you. Obviously, FOMO is a real thing, but I mean, so is self-control. We don't have to spend money if we don't want to. I'm sure some people will make the argument that all this completely optional costs in fact go a long way. The game promises to offer months and years of additional seasonal content updates packed with new quests, new bosses, and new rewards, and technically all of this is offered at no additional cost. So on one hand, hey, you can't hate on the developers for offering a battle pass each season if it'll actually help fund continued live development and frequent updates to the game. And if that new gameplay content is good, is this really such a bad thing? On the other hand, I mean, yeah, it kind of is. I'm trying to be as objective as I possibly can here, and I really do love everything about this game, but I'm also really tired of manipulative monetization practices that have proliferated the gaming industry, and there's just so much monetization in this game. On top of the seasonal updates and battle passes, we're expecting there to be full expansions as well, and it's safe to assume those will come with an even greater cost. Only time will tell how this is all balanced out in the game, but the developers have gone out of their way to ensure that free, non-premium rewards are just as cool and valuable as the stuff you can get from the battle pass or shops. We simply need to hold them to this promise. Long story short, post-launch Diablo 4 figures to be jam-packed with fresh, consistent seasonal updates that'll bring a host of new gameplay and rewards that are certain to shake up life in Sanctuary, and we'll dive into all of it even more as we head into the first season of the game. Let me know in the comments below your overall thoughts on Diablo 4's approach to seasons and your honest thoughts on the Battle Pass system. If you found this video helpful or insightful at all, be sure to hit it with a like and subscribe to the channel for more Diablo 4 coverage and insight. Until next time, have a good one.